Is there anything that we can look into? Like, how do I ask this? Does this put pressure on the Raiders to be like, hey, come join the success of the other teams in the city, or no?
Well, I think listen, I absolutely. I mean, when you're in a city and you have a team that's doing so well, listen, there's entertainment dollars, right? So you spend money, you go out, you see movies, you see sporting events, whatever it may be, and there's only so many dollars, and people want to go where a winner is. Las Vegas is a town that especially supports winners. That's why the Aces have done well. That's why the Golden Knights have done well. That's why the Aviators up in Summerlin have done well, even. And so the Raiders, yeah, the pressure's on, but also the Raiders have had decades of futility. And so it's time for them to build something and win something. So they need to keep up with the Joneses, absolutely, in Las Vegas, because that's what it's about. Yes, they can make money. They can fill that stadium without being a champion, but that's not what I think anybody wants with the regular organization. And I know that's not what the fans in Raider Nation want. They want their team to finally get it together, compete, and win. And I know Davante Adams is a competitive dude. He's one of the best, if not the best, in the NFL, and that's what he wants too. So we're going to have to see what kind of journey they're on as they start minicamp this week.
And it's interesting because I remember we did our off-season review, and Mo joined us, and one of the things that you talked about was how this team doesn't have a home field advantage. And I think it is interesting because, all the teams support each other, meaning that Aces players are at Golden Knights games, Golden Knights are at the Aces, everyone's at the Raiders are at everyone's going to every other game. And for the Raiders players, they're not going to admit it. They're not going to say it at the press conference to tell it to the media, but we're only human. And when you go into these environments and you see how crazy the crowds are for both the Golden Knights and the Aces, you have to think for them that, well, what if Allegiant Stadium was 90% us?